Lady Anne Bacon was a highly educated woman who lived through the political and religious upheavals of 5 monarchs and was embedded in the very fabric of the Tudor court. She was the third of 9 children and one of the 5 daughters of Sir Anthony Cooke, a tutor of Edward VI, through whom she received an unusually well-rounded education. The daughters were regarded at the time as having been all most eminent scholars. This is also notable with the success of her sister Mildred Cecil, the wife of Elizabeth I's most trusted advisor. Anne came to excel in Greek, Latin and Italian, and under her father's Protestant guidance, her training focused on advancing God's Word. In 1548, Anne published her own translation of a book of sermons. Later in 1564, she made her mark on English religious prose when Archbishop Matthew Parker arranged for the publication of her translation of Apology of the Church of England, bringing her words into the voice of the established church. In 1553, Anne became the second wife of Sir Nicholas Bacon, who would serve as Queen Elizabeth's Lord Keeper of the Great Seal. He already had 6 children of his own. After the deaths of 2 baby daughters, Anthony Bacon was born in 1558 and Francis Bacon, shown here, in 1561. Unsurprisingly, given her own schooling success, Lady Bacon helped to supervise their early education. When widowed in 1579, she took up the charge of bringing up these poor orphans without a father. From her letters, we can see her counselling her adult sons about their health, spirituality, finances, their talents, housing arrangements, and male companions, though, like all mothers, she demonstrates a frustration when they don't follow her advice. She impoverished herself to help with her sons' debts, bitterly releasing family properties. At court, Anne was a presence to be reckoned with, and was described by the Count of Feria as a tiresome bluestocking, a word which describes a woman devoted to literacy, scholarly, or intellectual activity. It's surprising, given her strong reformist convictions, that Anne served Queen Mary as a gentlewoman of the Privy Chamber, but this role positioned her to assist in gaining a pardon for her brother-in-law William Cecil, shown here, once Mary was on the throne. She also served as a gentlewoman to Elizabeth I, and was the head lady-in-waiting around the time her son Francis was born. In her widowhood, she took on a more activist role to advance right reformation, pressing Cecil, for example, to secure a fairer hearing for the nonconformist preachers. Even in her 70s, she kept radical Puritanism alive in Hertfordshire, sheltering preachers and securing them employment. Little is known of Anne's last years. She died in 1610, buried at St Michael's Church near St Albans, Hertfordshire.